Hello friends and welcome to my channel. My name is Valeria and in this pick a card video we are going to see what your dreams are trying to tell you. So I think we always have some dreams that we struggle with to understand. We don't really get the meaning of it, or we don't know why it is that we had that dream. So that is exactly what this video is for. It is also very possible that our guides or angels or any other light beings who want to communicate with us actually do that through our dreams. And that is also one of the reasons why I wanted to do this dream reading, just to see if there's also anyone trying to communicate with you. Could also be, soulmates, twin flames, or things like that. So let's just see what comes up in the reading. So as you can see, we have 3 piles to choose from. We have pile number 1 with the rose quartz, pile number 2 with the black tourmaline, and pile number 3 with the amethyst. So go ahead and take your time, pause the video if you need to, meditate on the cards, and do whatever you need to do to pick your pile. Once you have picked your pile, you can skip to your reading using the timestamps I will provide down below, and then I will see you in your reading. Hello to those of you who picked pile number 1 and who picked the rose quartz. So I'm already getting the image of something to do with roses or with rose thorns, and I always automatically think about the fairy tale Sleeping Beauty, because there she was also imprisoned in a tower that was surrounded by rose thorns. So it could be that these things pop up in your dreams as well, or you just have some type of connection with roses. You might just find them very beautiful. So let's just have a look at your cards. We first up have the Fool card. Very nice, very good energy. And we have the Queen of Swords. So I see that you are someone who keeps their life pretty private, so I don't think you are really talking about your dreams with other people, although you do probably have a lot of vivid dreams, like very crazy dreams, or that at one moment during the day you suddenly remember, oh, was that a dream? That was so crazy, it does not make any sense, but while I was dreaming it was like, it did make sense. And I feel for you guys that those dreams, they are very vivid. You might actually be lucid dreaming, that you are actually aware that you're dreaming and that you're doing all kinds of stuff in your dreams and communicating with people. And I also see that certain spirits, and more specifically your ancestors, perhaps someone who passed away in your family who you were very close to, is communicating with you through your dreams. And I see specifically a female who comes through in your dreams. So you might know this or you might not know this. I mean, this video is here to clarify whatever you are dreaming about, of course. But I see that there is, whether you know it or not, there is some female spirit or entity who wants to come through, who wants to give you advice. So this could be a motherly figure, but it doesn't have to be. It could also just be that this person has a very nurturing energy to them, and that is why they pop up as the Queen of Swords. But again, it doesn't have to be a female, it can also be a male. And this person might have passed when you were pretty young, when you were still young, because we do have the Fool card, which shows that childlike mindset and also a little bit that naivety of youth, of being young, basically. So we also have the card Hilarion, Divine Healing. Honor your sensitivity, retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. So what I see is that whoever is trying to communicate with you through your dreams, they are trying to tell you that you should take it easy and you should take time to think about yourself. You have to honor your sensitivity. It could be that you are someone who really dreams about the things that they experience during the day. So if there was something that made a very big impression on you, then you keep dreaming about that, or it keeps coming back in some way in your dreams. And the message for you is to try to detach from whatever is going on in your daily life. And this could be basically anything. Just try to relax before you go to bed. Try not to bring that into your like subconscious as well, because then it also starts to affect your sleeping life, and you don't want that, of course. It might also not be very nice for for the dreams that you're having, and whether you wake up like recharged or not the next morning. So the entities that are coming through in your dreams, they are telling you to realize or be aware more of how sensitive you are, because you are sensitive. You could very well be an empath, but I just, whether you're an empath or not, I feel like you are very good at picking up people's energies. You're like a sponge. You just soak other people's energies up, and you don't really, you don't let those energies out again before you go to sleep. And that is maybe also the reason why you're having such vivid dreams, or dreams that you can very well remember, because they are influenced by your thoughts during your daily life. So you really need to take the time to retreat and to recharge and to heal, because this is basically taking up your energy. It's using your energy. Well, that is like totally unnecessary. Like, you don't have to. There is no reason why you should be like giving up energy or spending energy on this. Like, it's totally unnecessary. We also have the card, the Blue Flame, Spontaneous Awakening, Activation, Integration Time. So yes, in your dreams you also get downloads, is what I'm getting. There's information that needs to be integrated. There's activation of certain information. Perhaps you suddenly wake up in the morning and you have this feeling like something happened or something changed, but you don't know what it is, and you can't remember if you actually dreamt something during the night or if it's always been there, and you just wake up a bit confused and disoriented. And all this what is happening during your dreams, like whatever it is that you are dreaming about, whoever it is that you speak to or that you see, is all to help you and to guide you through a awakening, through a spiritual awakening. And that doesn't necessarily mean as in that you become aware of everything around you, that you start doing spiritual stuff, but also that you just become more aware of yourself, and indeed become more aware of your sensitivity, that you might be an empath, that you very easily pick up on other people's energies. And it is very important that you learn this and that you are taught how to handle other people, because you are so sensitive. So there are a lot of spirit guides or light beings or angels, like whatever it is that you resonate, or even ancestors, like I said before, who are helping you while you are sleeping. We also have the Hierophant and the Three of Inspiration. So for some of you, I see that it's also possible that you dream that you are traveling, or that you are going on an adventure, or that you want to go on an adventure, with the Three of Inspiration, which is the Three of Wands. But with the Hierophant, I see that at the same time you are unable to move forward. You are unable to travel. You might just feel stuck in your dream, like you can't walk, you can't move, you can't speak, perhaps even. You just feel stuck. And I see that there is some type of wall surrounding you that is making you feel like you are stuck in your dream. And those entities, those spirits in your dreams, they are trying to help you break through that, but they cannot break through that wall for you. You have to do it yourself. I also just noticed that here in the doorway, we have kind of a crack in the doorway, in the stone. So again, about that wall, they are trying to help you to break through that wall. So again, in case you feel still tired when you wake up, it's because you're doing a lot of work while you are asleep, while you're sleeping. But I see that there's movement ahead. It might not feel, like I said before, sometimes you wake up and you feel like something's changed, but you don't know what it is. And it's exactly the same with what is happening, you know, with this, with you becoming more aware and having that awakening. Like, you don't really notice it. You can't like point your finger at it like, oh, this is what changed, or this is what I now realize. So that is why it feels like you are sometimes stuck, or you just feel like you're stuck in general, or you dream about that. We also have these 6 of materials, so this could very much have something to do with your finances, with your stability, your financial stability. Perhaps it could also have to do with a certain relationship in which there is an imbalance. So this could be romantic, this could be platonic, it could be related to family. And I see that there might be an imbalance somewhere. So this could be in finances, could be in relationships. And this also translates in a way in your dreams, which is not necessarily related to you breaking that wall down and having that awakening and honoring your sensitivity, but it's just something that is added to that, because in your waking life you are worried so much about this relationship, about your finances, that it carries through in your dreams, and that does not really help you in trying to break the wall down that I just spoke of. And guess what? We also have the Chariot. I just said that I saw forward movement for you guys. I am seeing that there will be a breakthrough, but the thing is that you will not notice it because it happens subconsciously. Nothing will happen in the physical, but it will be in your subconscious, it will be in the spiritual, that something will change. So in case you are feeling like dismotivated and you think that, you know, there's not really a way out, you're about to give up, you don't know what to do, like, don't worry about it, because everything is going well. You are very much guided, whether you realize that and feel that or not. There are certain, like I said, angels, spirit guides, ancestors who are helping you in your dream, because that is when your wall is down. That is when they let you in and they are able to guide you and to give you advice. And in your dreams, at least while you are sleeping, you are able to take that advice, because then your ego is asleep. Your waking mind is not in the way anymore of receiving those messages and actually like using the information that is being given to you. And again, with the blue flame, I see some type of awakening, some spark, something is coming alive. So you could be feeling newfound passion or interest in the future, or your finances will receive like some kind of spark, like suddenly your finances, you will do much better, or there will be another spark in your relationship. You will meet someone who will give off that spark, who will make sparks fly, basically. And as the last card, we have the Sun, also very, very beautiful. So again, there is nothing to worry about. Like, look at this, the Fool and the Sun card. They have both this beautiful yellow color. Yellow color is about the solar plexus, which is the center, which is where your confidence comes from, where your inner power comes from. I see that this is something that you are either working on, or you are basically just depending on. Like, your solar plexus could be driving you forward, basically. You could have a very strong solar plexus, a very strong sense of self, of, you know, being able to motivate yourself without needing much. You are just able to self-motivate yourself in a way which is really, really great and really awesome, because not many people can actually, you know, find the strength to motivate themselves, especially when they might be feeling down or they are not sleeping well, for example. But again, I see that there's some spark, something is coming to life. So in case you were worried, there is definitely nothing to worry about, because those worries that you have right now are not carrying on to your dream state, to your subconscious basically, so they have no effect there. So it's like not necessary to worry about anything, pal number one. So I hope this gave you a little bit insight on what is going on in your dreams. I hope this reading resonated for you. If you like this video, you can give a like, you can comment, and you can subscribe if you want to, and then perhaps we will see each other in the next video. Bye guys! Hello there, pal number 2, and welcome to your reading. So you chose the Black Tourmaline. So I'm already picking up that you are, in your waking life, in your daily life, you are quite stable, or at least you make it seem that you are very stable. So let's just see how, what's going on in your dreams and how your stability or your feeling of stability carries on into your dreams. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. So definitely there is some confidence and some confidence about stability going on. We also have the Four of Cups, but still it feels like there is something missing, or at least you feel like there is something missing. For some of you guys, like, if this does not resonate, this might be very specific, just let it go. And if it, resonates in some way, just fit it to your situation. But I feel for some of you guys that you are kind of putting up like a show or a facade, a kind of a disguise to other people that you are indeed very stable, you're financially stable, you're emotionally stable, you are like abundant when it comes to finances or relationships or family or career, whatever it is, like fit it how it needs to fit. You are putting on this show, but on the inside you actually feel like there is something lacking, you feel different. And that is exactly what is popping up in your dreams, because you can, I'm going to be very straightforward here, guys. Please don't be offended. There is no judgment here. You can be lying to yourself, like basically telling yourself lies and even believing those lies. But your subconscious, like your soul, your spirit, it won't believe those lies. So while you're dreaming, while your ego mind is asleep, your subconscious is awake, your soul is still awake, and though like your soul does not believe the lies that you tell yourself or that you tell other people. And that is when these feelings of lack or feelings of missing something, the feelings of dissatisfaction really come up. And for some of you guys, they might appear in some type of nightmares or very unpleasant type of dreams, basically, or like very intense dreams that you like wake up completely like soaked in sweat, or your heart beating, or you just wake up with this very uncomfortable feeling. But that is because you are like denying something in your waking life. And I mentioned a couple of things before, but I do want you to know that sometimes like tarot cards and also channeling can make things sound more like exaggerated or bigger than they are. So it could also be like a very silly thing that you're telling yourself that doesn't have to be such a big thing that you're like posing as someone else, or fake it till you make it. So it could be something very small, but whatever it is, I see that it comes up in your dreams basically. But at the same time, you having this mentality of fake it till you make it, it has also brought you a lot of things. Like I said, it could have brought you abundance, whether that's financial abundance or relationship abundance in relationships. But even though you have manifested all that, again, there is still some sense of lack. Like there's still something that you are looking for. It's like there is some type of hole in your heart that you cannot seem to fill it and to fix it, basically. we also have the card Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance, again, abundance. Obstacles are being removed, spiritual support and connections are increasing. So there's definitely spiritual support from your spirit guides, your angels. It could even be Lord Ganesh also if you are a follower of like Hinduism or any other type of religion, like whatever god or goddesses that you relate with. They are definitely watching over you in your dreams, because they are seeing that you are struggling with this, that you are basically creating obstacles for yourself because you are so abundant, is what they are saying. But at the same time, you don't see like the positive side of it. You still find the negative side or like the pessimistic side of, you know, what it is that you have. Doesn't matter what you have, you still find something that you do not have and that you indeed still want to have, basically. So you have so many blessings, you have so much abundance, but it's not enough. And these, let's call them like these light beings who communicate with you through your dreams, they are telling you, you have to realize that what you have is enough. There might actually be something might have happened or something will happen that will basically show you exactly what it is that you already have, and that you should not take things for granted. So this might again be something that will happen in the future, that if you do not like realize everything that you have, like all the abundance that you have, then there might be a chance that the spirit or universe, they will, you know, send something on your way to teach you that lesson, to not take things for granted. But it is totally up to you. Again, like, see, this cup is being offered to this guy, so the cup is there for you to take. Like, you can choose to be satisfied with what you have, and that, I know that sounds very like straightforward, but what I mean to say with that is that you can find a way to become happy with the situation that you are in. You are supported. Even if you feel like you are not enough or you do not have enough, that is simply an illusion of your mind. And if you are comparing your own worth or your own success to other people, then please don't, because this is exactly creating this kind of thinking that you are caught up in right now. So then it is time to step out of that. And if you want to, again, you are spiritually supported. You can do it. If you ask for help from your spiritual support team, whatever it is that you believe in, that you resonate with, there are like spirit guides, angels, gods, ancestors. They are there to help you. They are there ready. And especially if you feel called to, you can call on Lord Ganesh, because I see he is also very close to you in this time. I mean, we basically have him over here. So the next card is the 7 Star Sisters, birthing creations, tapestry of life, expression. Again, the word expression speaks to me. You might not perhaps you haven't been expressing yourself in the most authentic way. And again, like I said, this could also be something very small. It doesn't have to be so big. Perhaps you have not been like dressing the way you want to because you're scared of what other people might think, you know? That's still a very small thing, but it could still have a big effect on you, on how you experience your life and whether you are satisfied or not. And also if it has anything to do with like your body type or just the way you look in general, just know that you shouldn't compare yourself to other people, because, you know, beauty standards, what we think is beautiful, what we think is not, it's all just a social construct. It's all just made up by other humans, and beauty standards, they change over time. You know, one time it was considered to be beautiful to be plus sized, and now some people think that being plus sized is not beautiful. I mean, like, where do you get that idea where do you get the idea from? And where do you get the audacity from to like judge someone on how they look? Like, where do you get that audacity from? So pile number 2, if this is like related to how you feel about yourself, how you feel about your body, just know that only like you can decide how much worth you are, and you are so worth it, and you are so beautiful, and doesn't matter how you look like, and it especially doesn't matter what other people think. Just like let them be, like you know, if they don't got good energy to share, just let them go, like don't mind them. We also have the Six of Inspiration. So I see some type of victory, perhaps even some type of spotlight, like some recognition or some fame for you guys. Perhaps you already have some type of following or platform, and you feel like you are pressured in that way to like look a certain way. You could also just have a position in a career that, you know, it attracts a lot of attention, or a lot of people look up to you, things like that, and that could, you know, make you insecure or make you want to put up like some type of disguise that you are more confident than you actually feel. But again, like I said, I see victory, I see triumph, I see that you can definitely overcome this. Also with the 7 Star Sisters, they are both on both these cards. I feel like these people, they are kind of dancing. They are just dancing with the flow of life. Like you don't need to let yourself be defined by anyone else, or by what anyone else thinks, or what the beauty standards are. Like you can dance to your own rhythm of your life. You can dance to the flow of the universe, and you don't need anyone else telling you what to do or who to be. And once you realize that, you will be victorious. You will overcome all this. We also have the 5 of Voices. So whoever it is that is whispering in your ear, even if it's your own like ego that's whispering in your ear, just tell them to stop talking. I mean, it sounds easier than it actually is, but instead, like, tell yourself that you do not listen to these negative thoughts or to these negative words, because only you can decide how much worth you actually are. You don't need any other people to tell you that. And you are also entirely free to pursue any type of interest that you have. For example, if you like dancing, I see that dancing is something that just pops up here. So perhaps you're a dancer, you're interested in dancing, or any other type of interest or hobby that involves movement. Could even be modeling. Like if that is what you're interested in, like, then please pursue it, because if it makes you happy, then it is all worth it. And as the last card, we have the 8 of Materials. So I see that you have been working on yourself. You have been building your self-confidence. And up until now, I think it has gone very well for you. But like I said before, now you have arrived at a point that the fake it till you make it does not really work anymore for you, or you are at least using it in the wrong way. Basically, you are only focusing on what you lack or what others have and what you don't have, and in that way you are like creating disbalance. Basically, it's like the visual that I get is that you're walking up the stairs and you just like missed one step and you stumbled. That's like basically what happened to you. Like you just missed a step on the stairs that you were walking up to, and you just pick yourself back up, you dust yourself off and you continue climbing the stairs. And I see that is what you are doing, what you can definitely do. So this is not such a huge obstacle that cannot be overcome. You can definitely do it. The cards also tell you that is entirely possible. You are completely supported. You are destined for abundance. You are destined for the abundance that you seek, but you simply need to start focusing on what you have and not what you do not have. And again, your dreams are trying to tell you that. Like, your dreams are that message. Like, do not take things for granted, basically. So that is what I'm seeing for you guys, pile number 2. I hope this gave some clarification to what you were dreaming about. I hope this resonated for you. In case you liked the video, you can like, comment, and subscribe if you feel called to, and then perhaps we will see each other in the next video. Bye guys! Hello there, pal number 3, and welcome to your reading. So you chose the amethyst, and I am already picking up that you dream a lot. You might not know this or not realize it all the time, but I feel like your nights are filled with dreams, and even when you are awake, you still dream. Like, you daydream. Perhaps you are just a dreamer in general. You like to daydream. You have a lot of dreams, like ambitious, big dreams, or just very beautiful dreams that you want to pursue, like whatever it is. But I feel like you are so intuitive that there are so many messages coming through in your dreams. And I also shuffled like the double amount of cards than I did for the previous piles, so that also already tells me that there are a lot of messages coming through in your dreams. So let's see what comes through in the cards. We first of all have the 10 of Pentacles, so there is abundance in your future, first of all. But I also see that you dream of some type of abundance. In this card we see a family, we see a house, so you could be dreaming about that. Perhaps you have desires to like live in a very big house, have a very big family, have pets, because we also have the dogs here. And these dreams, like these specific dreams that are about family and about a house, are there to motivate you to actually pursue that. Like, how funny is that? Like, your dreams are telling you, you know, this is what you should aim for, and this is what you will have, of course, because if you dream this, then it means that you can have it and you will have it if you pursue it. So these dreams are indeed telling you to pursue that idea that you have. So whatever it is that you have in mind, you could also just want like a small cabin in the middle of the woods, you know, whatever your dream house is, your dream family is. You could also like not have any kids if that is, you know, your desire, like fit it however it needs to fit. Next up, we have Cloak of Wisdom. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. Again, you are having so many like intuitive downloads and information coming to you in your dreams. There's like so much that you are not able to remember it. Like, if you are ever struggling with not remembering dreams, like knowing that you dreamt something but you don't know what it is because there are so many things coming through while you are dreaming that you like simply cannot remember them, or it's just too much to remember. And just know that in case you need that information that you dreamt about but cannot remember, that information will come to you when the right time is there, you know, whenever you need it, because you know it. It's like wisdom within you. It's like inner knowledge. It's that intuitive knowing. You could have the gift of claircognizance, which is, if I'm correct, it's just like the psychic knowing that you just know certain things and there is no real explanation or source behind it. We also have some sacred geometry in this card, so it could be that like your guides or your angels, whatever it is that you resonate with, or the universe like communicates with you through sacred geometry. And we also have the Ouroboros, so the snake over here, which is also a very spiritual symbol, and also this one over here. So again, there is a lot of spiritual knowledge coming through to you, and I feel like you also had a lot of past lives. Perhaps you're even like remembering things of past lives during your dream is also very much possible, and that you were regaining the knowledge from those past lives. And you are just overall a very like an old and a wise soul. And the next card we have is Kuan Yin with care and compassion. Choose to be loved. Do what is right for everyone involved. Offer a helping hand. So with this card, what I'm sensing is that your guides, your angels, the universe, they are really communicating with you in your dream as if you are just having like a normal conversation with a loved one. It's like they, you know, ask you how you're doing. They really want you to be okay. They want you to be doing well. They add like it's kind of like that child parent relationship or like sibling relationship that you just really care about each other, and you know, you want, like, they want you to be okay and to be fine. They really love you basically, and they make sure that you're doing fine basically by talking to you in your dreams, because they also really enjoy your company, because they like to shower you in love basically, but they also feel that you are a very loving person, so they just love your energy basically. They love to come in and talk to you. So, you know, whatever it is that you resonate with, perhaps there are certain deities or like angels that you really like to communicate with, then also know that they love to visit you in your dreams as well, because they just love your energy so much. It's like I'm also getting this visual of that guys are like gossiping, like talking about things like that like happened. Oh, you know, you heard about this, or you know, have you ever heard about the, you know, this information? It's just so funny. Like, it's not like serious at all. It's just like you're gathered with a group of friends and you're just having fun. I mean, I don't know if there are any drinks involved, but I could definitely see that happen. Okay, next up we have the card Surrender to the Sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. So we have another mention of the word love. I see that some of your dreams, they feel like paradise, or you are in paradise. It's like you are on a vacation in your dreams. So on one hand, you have these dreams with a lot of information coming through, with a lot of knowledge there. And on the other hand, you have these dreams where you are just enjoying yourself, you are enjoying paradise, you are relaxing, perhaps even, you know, chatting with some of your guides, and you're just indeed completely relaxing. And I feel that also gives you some of the relaxation that you cannot find during the daily life or while you are awake, basically because when you are sleeping, your ego is also asleep. So your ego is no longer able to whisper in your ear and, you know, stress you out, make you feel insecure, make you feel scared about anything. That's all not there when you are sleeping. And I also see, I already picked this up earlier, but I wasn't sure before, but because there are two, a woman and a man over here, I also already picked up that there was someone else, like another person coming through in your dreams, and we also have two people here, so that's a confirmation for me that indeed there might be someone like coming through in your dreams, whether you know this person already or not, if you like know who this person is. But I'm seeing that it is someone who is like in the physical, in the 3D. So it's not someone who passed on or a spirit guide or anything, but it's really someone who visits you in your dream. And it is definitely a spiritual connection. So it could be soulmate, it could be twin flame, whatever it is that you resonate with. But there is someone who comes to visit you but still remains at a distance somehow. So the distance that I am seeing could be because there is some type of physical distance between the two of you in the 3D. It could be because it could also be that is because you don't know each other yet. So that is why the distance is represented here also in the card. But again, I see that there's someone visiting you and you are welcoming them. Like, you are definitely happy to see them. Wow, the next card is Karmic Relationships, Orion Energy, Polarity, Soul Growth, Conflict. So you, together with this person who is coming in your dreams, you are working on something. Whether that is on working, like healing your relationship, or helping to heal each other, like supporting each other could also very well be the case. So in case you remember someone from your dream, remember you saw someone, or you just know that like your soulmate or your twin flame visits you in your dream. Oh, also again, we also have 2 people here, so again, confirmation that there is someone coming in. But you are like there for each other, you're helping each other. You might just have, you definitely have some type of soul contract together, like you are doing this together for some reason. And what I wanted to say before is that you could already be aware of who this person is, that it's like a soulmate of some kind. And you could also just already know each other. I mean, you like know each other in the spiritual, basically, as a spiritual connection. You are already very familiar with each other, but there's, in the 3D, there is some type of distance. Perhaps you don't trust each other that much. It doesn't really matter, but at least, you know, if you were worried about that, this is like some spiritual connection. You were totally connected to each other. You can totally support and trust each other, because that is what you do in the spiritual, and it's beautiful, basically. It's a very, you just help and support each other. That's really beautiful. The next card we have is the Muse of Materials. So I see that with this person in your dreams, from your dreams, you are walking a path indeed. You have some type of soul contract, like I said before, but also probably a shared soul purpose. So if we are talking about a soulmate, but especially a twin flame, twin flames usually share their soul purpose. So we see that not only are you working together in the spiritual, in your dreams, but you will also be working together in your waking life, in your daily life. We also have the Death card. So there is some type of transformation coming up for you guys. And I think this is foreshadowed in your dreams. And this could be related to the person that you are meeting in your dreams, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. It could also be related to anything else that you are working on, like any type of dream, any type of goal that you have set. I see that there's going to be some type of breakthrough when it comes to that. And you also again have your spiritual support. It's there, like again, your spiritual support team, they're talking to you like your friends, like your best friends. So they are also definitely there to help you and to support you in whatever way you need it, whether that is like when you're sleeping or while you are awake. And as the last card, we have the Lovers. So again, confirmation for you guys, if you do meet someone in your dreams, some type of soulmate, the Lovers, like I see that you will find each other. Again, in this card, there's this distance between these 2 figures, so there's definitely something going on. So if you are feeling still a distance between you and that person in your dreams, know that it will be resolved at some point, because there is divine timing at work. If this is not related to any type of person, or you feel like it's more, you resonate with something else more, and it could be again some type of breakthrough that you have to make a decision, you have to make a choice, you have to start like to take action to pursue your dream perhaps. But I see that there is something is going to shift in the physical, and you might not see it coming, but know that your intuition already knew. Like because of like the dreams that you were having and that you were communicating with like spirit guides and such, you already knew. You might not have been aware of that, you might have not been aware of that in the physical, but yes, your soul already knows. Like whatever it is, it's going to be a big transformation for you, and you did not see it coming basically, or perhaps you will see it coming right before it hits you. So pile number 3, that is what I'm seeing for you guys. I hope this reading helped to clarify up some stuff about things that you have been dreaming. In case you like this video, you can give a like, you can comment, and you can subscribe in case you feel called to, and then perhaps we will see each other in the next video. Bye guys!